this kind of doesn't quite fit quite correctly. And if you goof up, you can just take your knife, take glue, and just trim it off. So, yeah, that was the right button. That was 9. Okay, that one's not number 8. I need number 8. You can tell by the number because they have on the instructions they'll get. You can see the hole line up here. So what you do is you look for the one that's got the same hole line up. Still trying to figure out which one's what. It's probably the best reason why you do one piece at a time and put it where it goes so you don't get lost like I am. Okay, so this one is definitely number 9. Let's put that one in there. There we go. Now we got the right one. So, there we are. So there's that one. And we'll do the other side. Hopefully we'll get it right this time. Right? The other great thing is with some of the photo etch, if you get some glue on there that when you take it off of somewhere, you can just take a knife and just kind of peel right off. When Edward was originally doing their photo etch, it was they had this silver plating over the top. It would not stick to anything at all. I guess they had people complain about it, so I don't see much of that silver plating anymore in their newer sets.
I guess they assumed you're going to be using super glue rather than solder.
Yeah. Yeah, most guys use super glue. There are some guys out there like I do, they'll solder it together. In the armor world, it's much easier. Okay, so I have those pieces on. Now we'll reassemble these little tiny parts here. Since I bent this one, I'll take the tweezers, pull on it while I'm trying to bend it. It should almost come back straight.
Or it's a picture of your computer. They've got a little code. If you're on that Windows open, then you take everything off the computer. You turn that window. That's like update. Like, you're dumb if you lock your system and don't update Windows. That means Windows are updated because they found some of that got in somehow with a certain update. So the bad thing is they're so big that they're fixing stuff because so many people are trying to hack. But they have an update. They found some of that actually got in. But if you're not updating your Windows machine, then they're like some time before you should be hiring your
for a very long period of time.
I don't know much about your industry, but I know about no, but they're not doing that. They're going to have to destroy something. What I'm saying is this is still a computer-based protocol. As far as personal information goes, I think if you steal another person's identity, you should be texting a lot of other stuff. None of this stuff on the list,
Okay, so now we have that corrected, so it looks correct now. I don't understand why they just didn't mold or do it like that. But maybe they couldn't figure it out. Possibly it may have been the reason why. Because the bottom here is hollow, and you can see the brace that comes down there on that side. So I guess it's just a detail part. It's probably what it is.
Keep wanting to put it in that super glue.
Exactly. That's exactly what I keep wanting to do. Because I think I do it at home a lot. I just don't pay attention. Half the time my stuff's stuck to the table.
Okay, thanks.
So right here, looks like a little bit of the glue kind of oozed out. So what you want to do is you want to wait for that to dry. You can take a real sharp blade and you just cut it like this, and you fling it like this, and it'll pull it off. See, I can stick my arm on there, got my arm stuck to it. Okay, so that side seemed to work much better than the last side did. think, if I recall correctly, one of these top pieces has to be on before you can put the piece on. Yep, that's the right
No nippers
one. There's some.
somewhere.
I'm not worried about it. I've got a sharp enough blade that I just go like that and trim them off. Okay, so this piece here sits like this. And these guys, right here, are supposed to hang on the top, on top of these little bolt details here. That's how they're supposed to sit. They're supposed to sit on top of the detail. So they have to sit like this. And the other pieces, the wider pieces here, these guys here actually go over the top and give you an additional armor to it. So this is the back one. So this one should sit right here. And it should sit right there. So what you do is you put a couple tiny drops of glue here. And set it down on top, let the glue dry a little bit. Dry. That's the right one going there. Just make sure. Oh, it's actually backwards. This is actually the back one. So it sits here. Do two more. So there's those guys. Ah, found them. They're hiding. Try to keep your finger away from the blade so cut.
Another reason why you use super glue.
Yeah, exactly. Dremel bits will do a good job of cutting your finger.
Yeah, I know.
I've done that once or twice.
Done that once or twice too.
That's where that scar right there. I was doing a custom propeller for a gentleman and it jumped out and yeah, that hurt. I just taped it up. Just kept. Now if it would have hacked my finger off, then I would have been worried.
Yeah.
Where's Jaden when you need him? This is the time that I need Jaden.
You want to grab something?
No, there's a person in here. We're trying to keep an eye on. Yeah, let's go that way. And Doug's busy, Susan's busy, so my son walked around his normal route. This little goodie right here. Use that again. Yeah, you know who our first adventure is. I forgot I had that little thing right there. So as you saw me trying to fight, what the? So that solved my problem. It kind of gave me almost a nice, pretty little. So, there's this one. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to sit. It sits along one of those somewhere. I'm not quite sure exactly which one it sits on. So, the other thing that I wanted to show you guys is how to bend one of these things into an actual bar. These are a little tricky. Okay. Tool. This guy right here. You basically, what I've learned is what you have to do is you have to do, let's see, we're right, you have to do the first or second one. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Yeah, so seriously, it's been a while. Okay, we'll bend up this side first. So we're going to have 90 degree. And then what I'm going to do is actually do it similar this guy here.
Class next week.
Finally decided to come and do the deal of the week.
Hey, don't be starting with me, okay? It's been a rough week. Can I interrupt, or are we in a bad spot?
No, just one quick second. Okay, bend this up. So now I have a channel. The channel is right there.
Okay.
Now this is the fun part. Here on this tool here, there's like a 90-degree flat edge here. That's probably the reason why I like these. I can line it up in that middle hole there.
And then just push.
If it wants to cooperate, which right now it does not want to cooperate. See, I have to give Scott a hard time because he wants me to deal the week right now. So So, but I just looked at my watch here about 20 minutes ago and said, Scott, it's noon, it's 2, you haven't. So,
Been distracted, okay?
yeah, we know why.
Because we've been talking about the movie, and I'm excited.
So you just take it and you push it like this all the way down.
I keep trying to convince Dan to get the 4 of us in here and work on the Millennium Falcon for one of the classes.
So now it looks kind of like a diamond shape right now. This is where the tweezers come in handy.
Sweet.
And you squeeze it slightly as you go down. Use your fingers to help. Yeah, it's going to be a little diamond shaped as you work down. But if you do it patiently and slowly, it gives you almost a perfect square. The easier way to solve this problem with this set is just by the brass square rod. I don't know if they make it anymore.
Do they do tubes?
Yeah, they make the round tubes, but it's just square rod. They used to make a lot of square stuff. K&S used to. I don't know if they still do or not. So there's our little round, little flat part, little bar. So this is one of the bars that sit across and hold the armor on it. So, all right, Scott, you're up.
So since there isn't a whole lot of photo etch stuff in the store, we're gonna do 30% off of the Bronco kits. Let me get that in the frame, and I'm not gonna glue over. So any of the Bronco kits back here in the armor section of the store will be 30% off until next week, the 29th. Sound good?
Dog's the boss. So I'll do the same thing with this guy here with my tweezers. I'm going to hold it on the opposite end where I have the joints. So the joint's right here. This one I'm going to run the brush all the way down the joint with a little bit of extra flux on the tip of the brush. And the reason I do that is so I can actually have a little solder here built up on the tip. This here is not quite as big a deal with the solder because when you hit it like this, see how it moves? You just move the soldering iron down the piece and the solder will go with it.
Okay.
See, now that little piece right there is not going to come apart. And then you can take it and square it up, do whatever you want with it. Okay, so there's that one. There's another one on here that looks to be a little bit different size part here. It has a little lip right here. These ones are tricky. Make sure you don't bend that piece off or break it or something like that. And then I have ones here that have a 45 on it because it has a 45-degree position on it. So we're going to do one of these. Similar technique. Basically, I'll start here on this corner, this one here. Sometimes it helps to be able to use both your hands at the same time. So I'm going to use a hobby knife here to help control this until I get it where I want it. Now it's comfortably in the hole. I'll slide it up against the part. And then I will bend it up. So we're still at the same point as the other one was. Now what you have to do is there's kind of like 45 curves here that you can use if you want to. You have to use one of those positions on the thing, or you could use this one here where it has this. You don't want to bend this piece here. The other thing you can do to start it is you can take your needle nose pliers, if you want to, or needle nose tweezers here, and you can actually take it and rub it right up against it and bend it just enough so the blade will catch it.
See, I was thinking you were going to start the middle bend before you did the final bend, and then fit it into the corner and bend it all the way.
Okay, so now I have that bent. You can see how it bends up. Now I use the tweezers to kind of straighten it out with.